Washington, D.C.'s Mix 1073, Jack Diamond Morning Show. How does 16 degrees right now in the nation's capital sound?
Yeah.
Sounds like we're in Denver. Doesn't sound like we're in Washington.
Yeah, chilly.
Here in International Falls, Minnesota, almost always the coldest place in the United States.
Really?
It's 16 degrees today coming in.
Yeah.
How about Key West, Florida? You, special someone, sea breeze, tropical drink with an umbrella in it. Come on, this morning, here on the Jack Diamond Morning Show, in about an hour and a half. So stick around or come back. Right now, in Key West, would you exchange our 16 degrees for their sunny and 64? High later today, Jimmy?
75.
Nice.
If you like that kind of thing.
Oh, and by the way, our high today is going to be 31, so that'll feel warm later on today at almost twice our current 16 degrees. So, also, Weezer and Pixies are coming. We'd like you to be our guest for the show. Again, you grab somebody who's fun. You know what I say? Whenever, we have the opportunity to share something like this with you, you pick somebody that's not only going to be a lot of fun, but that's going to pay you back in kind. You know, it's either the pay it forward, or if you owe somebody some money or a giant favor, you say, well, I'm going to cover you on Key West, but you're going to take care of. Now, who's going to say no to that? Remember, airfare, accommodations, and I love this little place. We're going to go. We're going to book it. We're going to pay for it. The Gates Hotel Key West. 100 rooms, newly renovated. Place is really, really nice. They've got wonderful, lively pool deck, beach cocktail. I don't want to talk about it.
Please.
You want to go?
Sounds good.
Hang out with us here this morning on the Jack Diamond Morning Show. Erica Hillary, Jimmy Alexander, producer Blair, the lovely Lisa Ann manning the iPhone. How many times do you swear per mile?
Swear.
Per mile?
Yeah, how many times do you swear per mile?
Per driven mile?
Per driven mile, how many times do you swear?
I'm going to go 5.
Do you think?
Wow.
Yeah.
5 times per driven mile you swear.
Bad language.
And I'm talking about the other drivers, not on the phone. Because that, that could
No,
jack
I'm not
you.
on the phone.
Yeah.
I'm swearing at people.
Jimmy, how many times do you think?
Not often, because I am not an aggressive driver. So I am like the person who cut in front of me.
What?
So I'd
Jimmy,
say,
if you listen carefully, they're swearing at you.
Yeah, true.
If you carefully, Blair.
Well, considering I'm a Philadelphia driver,
Yeah,
probably
that's
every
true.
second. You all have driven with me. I'm aggressive.
You're aggressive.
Yeah.
Radio friendly. And by the way, we're doing a little Facebook Live this morning. Facebook.com/Jack Diamond Show. Jack Diamond Show on Facebook if you want to follow it. By the way, I'd like you to see that Blair and I wrote to each other. I said, I'm going to wear red, you wear green, because let's bring Christmas back.
It's Christmas
I
today.
did green too.
Oh, green,
I'm
excellent.
part of
Jimmy, well, you got the teal logo. That's close enough for me.
Okay.
It's just, everything winter is away. I wasn't going to dig stuff out for 16 degrees this morning, but so the 2 warm shirts I have are green and red. So welcome back to Christmas. All right, so without getting us in trouble, what are some of your favorite expletives?
The bomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the combination bomb, the parents and the bomb.
I think the combo bomb
Parent bomb.
takes some...
That's my...
I like it.
Parent bomb.
I think the combo bomb, at least it takes... some talent putting it all together and rolling it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like your garden variety blank.
And you can
blank
have different ways you say it. It doesn't just have one.
You simpering, ignorant, you know what I'm saying? No talent.
Yeah.
Then
That's it.
you allow the colorful... All right, so... here's how bad our road rage is. For every 100 miles you drive, you swear 41 times. Now, that's not as much as I thought, but this is like on the highway where, you're going 60 miles an hour, so you're doing a mile a minute, right?
Yeah.
So you would think
Every
it would
second.
be much lower. Now, in the city, if you're driving in Georgetown, if you're on M Street, if you're on Route 50, if you're on 270 going south, even right now you're going... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right now you're doing it, let alone when rush hour really cranks up. But that's an awful lot of colorful language.
Does
Don't
this
you
include gestures, too? Because I do a lot of
no,
gestures.
if you're gesticulating, you've just doubled it.
Oh,
Do you really? Do you gesture in addition?
she does.
I'm very
Oh, my
handsy.
God.
Why? What does that do for you? If someone makes a mistake, why don't you just go, oh, okay, they made a mistake?
Because I want them to know that they just peed me out.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're probably well aware of the fact that here's what they see behind the glass. They look over at through their passenger window.
Blair doesn't do it behind the glass. She leans out the window.
Oh, Blair.
Well, you know why she can't do it through the glass is because all the nose marks from her dog. They can't see her.
That's true.
All right, so we're above average here. Blair's thrown this all completely off the curve. It's about once every 2.5 miles. About half of us still don't think we curse too much behind the wheel.
Wow.
But we do. And the things that tick us off, people who drive slowly in the fast lane won't move over.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, that's one of the most colorful, I think. You know, for why don't you use the pedal on the right? It's the accelerator. And then it goes from there, right?
Yeah.
Usually, that's my go-to is, where'd you get your driver's license? Sears?
Yeah.
Sears.
Because they're out of business.
Right. Right. Blair, slow to the party.
Excuse me, I didn't flip them off. I'm sorry. Drivers, this one does bother me too. And it may be petty of me. When you allow somebody to merge, you want the courtesy way, don't you?
Yes.
That bothers me.
Where were they raised?
Right.
Please. Somebody taking up two spaces in a parking lot, and you thought it was available. So you're driving up, and you're like, oh man, there's a spot.
I've been known to leave notes for that.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Someone driving too slowly in front of you, drivers who won't turn off their brights, a pedestrian stepping on the road. That scares you. I think that's more a response than it is really being critical, because it flips you completely out. We're driving down River Road, you know, the area of the hill right before Willard where you used to live.
Where it drops.
And it drops, so your speed picks up. This guy wearing black with a black dog and a black cap decides, and the light's green, that he's going to cross the street at that time. And not run or jog, walk.
And it's in the morning, so you can't really see them.
No, and thank God Lisa's driving. It would have been on her record. But anyway. No, I mean, it flipped us both out. Our heart pounded all day about that. Drivers who don't use turn signals, come on, it's there for a reason. You're not saving electricity or anything. You know, you're not saving gas, and you may end up, you know, saving your car, unless you'd like somebody to total it for you. Seeing somebody texting and driving, I've become a bit militant about that.
Yeah, me too.
It really bugs me, or on the phone. In Virginia, it's legal to talk on the phone. You can't text.
But when I do it and somebody honks at me, it annoys me. It's like, it's none of your business what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Mind your business.
But
I wonder if you take a picture of them and their driver's license, if you could send it. Do you know you can't take pictures and send it to the police? If you really want to mess with somebody.
I'll do that as a threat.
Yeah, you can shoot video, and
jeez,
somebody's going to pull you out of that car.
Someone will cut you off, and then they get in front of you, so you get on their butt, and then you take a picture.
What? You can't.
Blair just mentioned number one. The number one thing that will cause us to verbally or physically let them know how we feel about their driving when they cut you off. That's number one.
Number one.
I don't care. They can cut me off unless I don't have to hit my brakes. If they do it and I don't have to hit my brakes, that's
so
fine.
if it's like you're driving Formula One, so they make that smooth pass on the curve, on the turn.
If they go really fast out, fine. Right. But if you make me slam on brakes, like, what are you doing?
What if they, if they rear end you, Jimmy, or if they're too close to your bumper, if they're tailgating?
Hello, young man. So. No, I tell you the one that really, of all the things, is if you come to a red light and you want to take a right, and they speed in front of you to get in front of you, and they're going straight. It's like, why the hell do you?
Yeah,
I can take a right here.
Yep.
Enjoy morning rush hour. It's Mix 107.3.
The Jack Diamond Morning Show. Spotlight on Jack.
Elise and I have been together a long time, through a lot of stuff, thick and thin, good and bad, happy and sad. You know, the only way we've done it is liquor.
Mix 107.3.